Hello everyone, this is Camrain's and today we're going to be playing a game called Beaconpines. Now, as you recall last time, there were so many things to, process because the town that we're in is not even this is like our actual original Beaconpines, and the one that we were, experiencing was actually a replica, and it's so bizarre, I don't even know what to think of it really. But yeah, let's just get started because I'm so curious to see what's gonna happen next. And I bet Luca went to go see the grave maybe, or maybe the house. It is kind of interesting because the dream that we had before this kind of foreshadowed that idea that our memory as human beings just isn't entirely reliable. And it's just interesting to see that. This is chapter 6, The Source. I'm so curious what's gonna happen.
Nat expressed his sympathy with a shrug and sauntered off as unassumingly as he'd arrived. He'd given Luca and Iggy what they needed, and nothing more. As Luca sprinted across the snow, the events of the past few days became clearer, pieces to a larger puzzle. Rollo said he was underground somewhere, captured. Mr. Kerr tried to cover it up with lies. The clipboards were hell-bent on capturing Iggy. It all seemed to point to perennial harvest.
It really does.
Right now, there was one thing that Luca needed to know. Luca stopped dead in his tracks. The tree was gone, uprooted and moved, leaving a raw gash in the earth. He dropped to his knees and dug wildly at the cold snow.
Wait, is this the original grave?
Something hard. A headstone. A dry whisper escaped Luca's lips.
You're here. All this time I thought I was visiting you, but you've been here all alone in the snow. Dad, I'm so sorry. They ruined your favorite spot in the world. Our favorite spot in the world. Dad, what do I do?
There was no reply. Just snow-covered silence.
God. Huh, why'd you give me the slip like that? What if I couldn't find you jerk?
Iggy finally noticed the tears welling in Luca's eyes and the snow-covered grave.
Oh. Iggy, they stole his tree, Iggy. Yikes.
Suddenly, they heard the crunch of approaching footsteps in the snow.
Oh shit, is it Mr. Kerr? We gotta hide. Oh, it's the hazmats. 259K. Huh, fall off distance is good. Dude, did you hear me? I said 259. Sorry, you ever think about what we did here? We saved a whole town of people. Doesn't feel like it sometimes. What about everything we left behind? That's the grave of someone with a family. The people who love them will never know the truth. The truth is overrated. You know, I just kind of realized that they moved them because it was for their own good. So maybe the fertilizer was so good, but it has its drawbacks, and it kind of caused this winter wonderland. But the perennial harvest moved them because they knew it was gonna happen. But then, what about Gran? What is her role in this?
He bent down to scoop up a snowball and lobbed it playfully.
Hey, don't be such a downer, dude. We took this job to change the world. Yeah. Come on. It's almost lunchtime. The way he just walks out. Weirdo. Here I thought I was a jerk. These dinguses out here just literally dancing on graves.
Luca stuttered through heaving sobs.
I thought I was visiting him. I thought he was with me. Not gonna lie, that's a bad break. Here's some advice.
Luca a solid smack on the back of his head.
Hey, you know, your dad was always with you. It doesn't have to be like his actual physical body, as long as your memories of him are always there. Who's any of this helping? What? Sitting here in the snow crying like some sort of pushover. Who are you helping? Iggy, look what they did. They lied to everyone. Blah blah blah. Luca Van Horn, you're a lot of things, but you ain't no pushover. What did I tell you before? When some jerk comes at you acting like a horse's ass, I should stand up for myself. Hell yeah. Kerr and his merry little band of clipboards pulled off the switcheroo for a reason, right? Nat mentioned something about a source.
Luca wiped his eyes with a sleeve.
Whatever is at the source must be awfully valuable to the perennial harvest. Sure would be a shame if something unfortunate were to happen to their precious source, wouldn't it? What do you have in mind? If it's small enough to steal, we can snatch it. If it's too big to snatch, we can smash it. What if it's too big to smash?
Flashed a mischievous smile and cracked his knuckles.
I'm always up for a challenge. We do have, like, barrels of our explosives. I don't think they know about the secret closet yet, though. I mean, the secret cabinet. I'm gonna make this right, Dad. I promise. Let's do this. Locate the source. Where the frick am I supposed to find that? It's getting awfully cold out there in those woods, Luca. Probably best if you two stay put and conserve your energy. Help's on the way. Where's Rollo? Where's my mom? Did you kill her? Oh, heavens no. Do I seem like a killer to you?
Iggy and Luca
Kinda.
shared a skeptical look.
Well, do I? Yeah. Ah, shucks. Now that hurts my feelings. Screw that guy. Where the frick can I go? Wait a minute. If this is the original town, then that means...
Iggy darted behind a large pine and began digging furiously. He emerged holding a shoebox with a crude skull painted on its lid.
What's that? Long story. So, a few years back, I, came into possession of some premium grade fireworks. Not the wimpy firecracker stuff they give to kids. The good stuff. So why did you bury it under a tree? Well, that's the long part of the story. You and Rollo were doing chores at Rollo's chicken coop, and you guys pissed me off for some reason or another.
Rolled his eyes with realization.
You set it on fire, didn't you? No, you didn't.
He stifled a chuckle.
Yep. I just wanted to give you guys a little scare. But like I said, these were some primo fireworks. So I might have underestimated things. You blew up the chicken coop? Prefer to think of it as a, incendiary redecoration. Sorry, but you should have seen the look on your faces. Rollo got grounded for months. Which is why I needed to stash the evidence and lay low. So I buried them under that tree. But when I came back for them, they were gone. I figured some grown-ups found them and tossed them.
He triumphantly raised the shoebox.
Turns out, it wasn't the fireworks that got moved. It was us. Unbelievable. So we do have some explosives. Do you think this is a game? Newsflash, boyo. You're not a hero. You're a little brat who's in way over his head. A hero is just someone who refuses to give up. Comics these days are rotting children's brains. Everyone thinks that they're a spaceman superhero. I am always partial to Hank Atomic myself. Is that so? Do you really think that you have a chance against us? You have no idea how powerful we are. Prepare for a blast-off, loser. Okay then. Oh. Wow. Wait. Crooked. Just like this whole stinking place. Can I go anywhere else? There used to be a path here. I guess it's not there anymore. How about this way? I can't go that way. I think I'll just go here then.
Luca and Iggy inched up to the edge of the hole with bewilderment in their eyes. Arctic air breathed out of the cavern in heaving gusts.
Echo! 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 Whoa. I can see why they wanted to move us all out of town now. But why would they dig a giant hole? I think this is it. Maybe they dug a hole so that the Arctic wind can kind of just pass through slowly. But when it happened in the other town, it rumbled like an earthquake, and then it was like Pompeii. So maybe it was to prevent that? I don't know. Huh, this is the source? It's a dang hole? How do we smash a hole? Ah shit, they're here. Oh, this is much more than that, my annoying little friend. Kerr, where's Rollo? I wasn't lying before, he's safe. Well, safer than you two at least. Drats, that's cold. You just had to drag me all the way out here, didn't you?
Mr. Kerr gazed down the abyss in contemplation.
It really is something, isn't it? What did you do to our town? What is all of this? Well, it's a doozy of a question. This is the source, where they collect the unrefined,
Kerr scratched the back of his head.
Honestly, boys, I don't understand any of this well enough to explain it. Fact of the matter is, I'm not paid to know. What do you mean you don't know? Aren't you in charge? Oh heavens no, my role is merely to flash a winning smile and manage various complications. Complications like us? Oh, you are a smart boy.
His face contorted into a saccharine grin.
Huh, really is nothing personal, I swear. Some people are destined to strive for greatness. Others are simply obstacles in the way. Seems like you're destined to be a creepy lackey. The point is that we all play our part in life. Mine just happened to be a lead in the role of a lifetime. And you happen to be extras, ready for your curtain calling. But this is kind of interesting though, because I knew that the perennial harvest did this, but in the other town, the entire place exploded into ice. And I'm pretty sure that was definitely not planned by the perennial harvest. So maybe Gran did that? But I don't know, it's very bizarre. We aren't giving up without a fight. Your smile's not gonna be so winning after we're done with you. Now boys, there's no need for melodrama. It makes even a professional such as myself embarrassed for you. Let's change the mood a bit.
Kerr snapped his fingers.
Scene change. There, now that is better. Deal with them. Are we gonna get pushed?
Sly glance.
Why are you smirking? Because I have a box full of fireworks and you don't.
Iggy waved the box into the air, threatening to drop it down the hole.
Would that be enough? Stop! Let's not do something regrettable. Joke's on you, regret is one of my specialties. Out of curiosity, what would happen if I threw these? Nothing at all. You're a terrible liar. I'll have you know, I'm an exceptional liar. Bup, that's far enough.
He plucked a single bottle rocket from the box and held it up with reverence.
Stop, you fool. Oh, he's sweating. Call off your goons.
After a long pause, Mr. Kerr flung up his hand with frustration.
Very well. You can all head back for the night. It's been a long day. I'll handle these two from here.
Mr. Kerr sighed into the frigid air.
It's just us now, Iggy. You can put that down. What, like this?
With a nonchalant flick, Iggy tossed the firework into the hole.
Wait, he actually did it. Oh. Now they're just both kind of staring at it. Ooh. Iggy, why'd you do that? Whoa.
With a growl, Kerr leapt at Iggy, crashing through Luca.
What?
Iggy tried to twist away, but in the struggle they both tumbled over the side.
What the hell?
Luca dove forward, bracing Iggy's hand just before it slipped.
What the hell?
His grip was made precarious by the cold, wet snow. He could see Kerr further down, clinging to Iggy's coat.
You reckless child! What have you done? Oh god, what the hell is gonna happen? Luca, listen to me. Hold on tight and use the walkie-talkie to call them back. What channel do I use? It doesn't make a damn difference. They're always listening. If you do that, the clipboards will just haul us up and snag us both. The only way you get out of this is if Kerr is out of the picture. Just let go and save yourself. If he lets go, we both die. I don't want to die, but seeing the look on your face almost makes it worth it. Oh my god, Iggy's gonna die? Mr. Kerr, you've had a long life. Why don't you actually do something selfless and just let go?
Mr. Kerr gasped with insult.
Long life? I'll have you know I can still play 25. You should have heard me sing the part of Phyllis Young.
With a wild look in his eye, Mr. Kerr began to hum a proud melody.
Wow, can you believe this guy?
Luca's hand began to cramp. His voice began to crack.
I gotta say, Luca, you are pretty damn strong. I mean, you're holding Iggy, but you're also holding up a damn full-grown man. Kerr, just let go. No can do. If you want to save your friend, you'll have to save me too. Luca, look at me. It's okay.
Luca felt Iggy loosen his grasp.
Oh my god, don't do this to me, man. Don't do this to me. You aren't going to kill your friend like that, now are you?
Every muscle in Luca's body burned.
I'm not his friend. Yes, you are. Oh my god. This game is gonna make me cry. Nah, I'm just a no-good bully. Like you, Kerr. Iggy, no.
I felt his hand slipping.
And I told you what you need to do with bullies. I can't. It's your only way out of this mess. 2 birds with 1 stone. It makes sense for both of us to fall together. Wackadoos travel in packs. Oh my god, please don't. I don't want this. I don't want to let go.
Calm settled over Iggy's face.
Luca, let me do this.
Iggy's voice was colder than the bitter air billowing from the chasm.
Let me do the right thing for once. Oh my god. Luca had no choice but to... I can refuse or accept? Oh my god. I don't know what to do. Let's do accept. And we will go back and refuse and see what happens. But let's accept for now.
Luca had no choice but to accept Iggy's request.
Oh my god.
With a quiet blink, Luca watched a teardrop sail down into the howling void. As his fingers slowly gave up, he met eyes with Iggy.
Good. Oh my god.
The 2 silhouettes were swallowed by darkness.
The fireworks? Huh. Hell of a goodbye, Iggy. Were you just watching in the fucking distance? Luca, you should really step back. What? Quickly. Whoa. Huh, well, they're definitely dead. Curious. Ah, but of course. Those fireworks of Iggy must have just the right amount of energy. We should get out of here before perennial harvest arrives. Not until you tell me what just happened. Your friend's sacrifice just saved this town. For a little while, anyway. How? Tempus liquamine is a peculiar substance. Oh, this is the one that Kerr was talking about. It can change the relationship between matter and time itself. But doing so requires unfathomable energy. In a closed system, that energy can only come from its surroundings. A useful side product of this property being, by adding precisely the correct amount of energy, one can create a cryogenic cascade. So does gunk make things cold and the fireworks made the whole freeze over? Well, that's one way of putting it, yes. As dumb luck would have it, the fireworks weren't strong enough to generate a runaway reaction. I shudder to think what would have happened in that case.
We have some idea what that would look like.
It will take them a good while to safely break through and access the source again. If you know all of this, why haven't you been helping? I have been, in my way. Each of us have our role to play. Iggy's role, turns out, was to buy us precious time. Mine has been to observe and wait. I don't know, man. I think you could have helped me and Iggy. That would have been great. Wait for what? You. Me? Why? What's my role?
A fierce twinkle flashed in Nat's eyes.
Luca Van Horn, you are going to save the world. The world? Not just the town?
With a chuckle, Nat turned and walked west. Dumbfounded, Luca followed behind him, trudging through the snow. Every step taking him further away from everyone and everything he knew, and closer to destiny.
What the hell?
To be continued in...
Oh, it's continuation.
Beacon Pines. Pines harder.
This is the second one? The second game? What the hell? Oh my god.
Revenge served cold. Second time's a charm?
Wait, so I have to play the second game to see what happens? Is there even a second game? Did it come out already?
Wait, that's it? This ends with a crummy cliffhanger just when it was getting good?
Yeah.
I was even starting to like Iggy.
Yeah, me too.
No way. I refuse to be associated with some never-ending parade of sequels. Let's go back and find something more definitive.
Oh. Huh. Okay, well, that was interesting. Huh. I don't even know what to think of that. Because that's technically an ending, but there's still more to explore, so it's very bizarre. Okay, so that is actually all the time that I have for this episode. That legit kind of made me tear up because I felt so bad for Iggy. He just basically just wanted to find a close friend, and he was jealous of me and Rolo. And honestly, he could have just been a friend with us. It was kind of sad, and it was so amazing to see how he sacrificed himself in order to save us. I am kind of curious what's gonna happen if we refuse. I bet it's gonna be another dead ending, because we would have to, you know, call the guys in the hazmats to come over and help, and then we would be captured. But yeah, I guess we'll have to save it for the next episode. It's just so cool to see how this is happening. It's also still confusing. I don't really understand why this happened. It's still very uncertain. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. The link to the game will be down in the description below. And I hope all of you have a blessed day. Goodbye!